What's going on, guys? Welcome to another powwow. They're back. I'm doing it later this time. I'm trying a different thing. So we're gonna just go ahead and get right into it. This powwow is the weirdest food combos I have ever had in my life, but that were actually really good. Put down in the comments what you guys have had in your life that were really weird to you, but you found really good. Some of these I still eat to this day. A lot of these, yeah, I don't do it anymore. Maybe just because my taste buds changed, but like growing up through high school and middle school, I was all about eating some of these guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. So let's start off with pasta with syrup. So there's a bit of a backstory to this one. So when I was a freshman in high school, I met this guy. He was a senior, and he told me that whenever he had late night studying, he would cook up some pasta, and then put syrup in it, maple syrup, which to me was just odd. I even looked at him. I said, "Dude, you're weird." But I got home that night and I was actually like, you know what? My parents are busy. They're out on a date night. I'm going to make me some pasta. So I looked up how to make pasta, which did not turn out great. It was my first time ever really cooking. So, yeah, the pasta didn't really work out. But the next day I actually asked my mom to make me some pasta. And she was going to anyways. So she made it early and I put syrup on it, maple syrup. I didn't do a lot. I did like a drizzle, if that. And then I tried it and I was like, oh my God, this is like really good. So it became kind of a normal thing that I would have it for a bit, but it only lasted a few weeks and then I stopped. And I guess mainly because like I had it so much, I just didn't really want it anymore. So that's pasta with syrup. If you guys want to try it, go give it a try. Literally cook you up some pasta. And to answer your question, yes, I did have butter in it as well. So to each is their own on that one. Okay, so this one I call my ramen dish. So this is a little weird. It's a weird mixture. The ramen dish consists of regular ramen. I don't use the flavor packets. Ranch powder, mustard, hot dogs cut up, and then all of it cooked together, and yeah, super good. And sometimes fried onions in it as well. I don't know why I still have that to this day. Like, I've been having ramen with hot dogs for a while now, and it's pretty good, especially when you add that ranch powder into it. Not really any backstory to it. I just really liked it. Okay. I'll tell you how I found out about it. I was like just curious one day. I was playing a game and I thought to myself, I'm like, ramen and hot dogs just seems really good right now. I don't know if you guys have ever had that, gals have ever had that feeling where you're just like, this seems really good, like unusually good. So I'm gonna do it. So I did it. Gotta be honest with you, at first I was like, and then I kept eating. I'm like, yeah, this is really good. Yeah, so the ramen dish, it was good. I still have it whenever I can. I just don't have ranch powder right now, and ranch powder is so expensive, guys. The Hidden Valley ranch powder, that's the only one I will eat because it's the only good one to me, and it's essentially like expensive. For one bottle this big, it's like $9. Which, don't get me wrong, it lasts a good while. Like, it lasts a month or 2 or 3, but like, it's still expensive. Okay. This one's gonna be a weird one. I do not eat this anymore. Barbecue sauce and salad. Okay. Oh. There's not even really a backstory to this one either. It literally was just me messing around. I made myself a Caesar salad one day, a store-bought Caesar salad, and I put barbecue sauce in it. And this is when I was a freshman in college. I was just bored. I had finished my homework early and just was like, you know what? I'm gonna do some barbecue salad. Well, I regretted it because I hated it. But I forget what spice I added to it, but it was like, I think it was dill or something like that, and it just gave it that taste that was like, oh, okay, this is actually really good. I think more so it was the texture with the barbecue sauce and everything, because typically with barbecue sauce, I always have it with meat, and I'm sure a lot of you guys do too, but what you kind of, your body gets used to having barbecue sauce with meat, or gets used to knowing barbecue sauce with meat, so you're used to it. But then when you try it with something else like salad, you're like, oh wow, this is weird. So I had that. Next one is ketchup on popcorn. Okay, now I know some of you have probably had this too. It used to be a thing in my high school where people would do it and like people swore by it. It was so good. So I did it. It was good, but like, I don't know how to explain it. It was just weird. I liked it. I only had it once though. Not really ever really wanted to do it again because like popcorn's just good with butter and ranch powder, and just butter too. So I mean, never really had a need to put it back on. It was okay though. I liked it. Next is Doritos on PB&Js. Okay. I came home from school in 8th grade, and we had Doritos, we had bread, and we had peanut butter and jelly. And I was like, you know what? Let's put some Doritos on it. And it was the Cool Ranch Doritos. Honestly, the tanginess and the sweetness and the peanut butteriness really worked well together. It was like that perfect mix that you would need. I haven't had it since because I guess I forgot about it until I made this video, and I was like, but very interesting taste palette. Next is ranch on pasta. I'm sure a lot of you guys do this too. If not, well, I guess I'm the only one. Like when we cook up pasta, I like to add ranch to it just because it's good. There's not really a backstory for that one. That one's just straight up. I thought it was weird because I know some people are like, ew, ranch with pasta. Don't knock it till you try it. It's not bad. Okay, sandwich. Okay, so I'll tell a little story about this. When I was about to go into high school, summer after 8th grade, I just got out of choir. We had a choir competition coming up, and like I was at home, and I'm like, I want to make the weirdest sandwich I can. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I told my mom, I said, can you get me some sandwich stuffing? She goes, okay, I'll do that. Well, she asked what I wanted, so I told her ranch, meat, cheese, dill, zesty Italian. This is where it gets kind of crazy. Of course, pickles, cucumbers, but the zesty Italian and chips on it too. Guys, I don't know if you guys have ever had chips on a sandwich. There's just something about it, especially when it's sliced bread. I don't know what it is, but there is something about sliced bread sandwiches with Doritos, wavy chips, Ruffles, Pringles. I don't know how to explain it. Lay's. Good. Yeah, the sandwich thing, I was just so bored one day. I was like, I'm just gonna make a weird sandwich, random sandwich. But I do love me a sandwich. I love me salads and sandwiches. Let's see. Okay, I will tell you my slight obsession with ranch powder. Not even an obsession, but if you guys have ever had the Hidden Valley ranch powder, you know that it can go good with everything if you liked it. And I don't want to say everything because there are people out there like, can you put it on ice cream? I mean, speaking of, Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream, never had it, never want to try it, but it's so weird that it's out on the shelves, isn't it? But as I was saying, ranch powder, I'll put it on salads, sandwiches, I'll put it on meat, I'll put it on anything that's not sweet, essentially. I think a lot of it is just the spices in it and the flavor in it that adds to most of the stuff. I'm not super picky as an eater. I typically, the only things I'm really picky on are like tomatoes and onions. I don't do it unless like the onions are cooked into something like meatloaf or taco meat or something like that. Tomatoes, I will not eat tomatoes. And for those out there who are like, well, ketchup is just the same as tomatoes. Okay, yes, it's made from tomatoes. However, there's more stuff added into it that makes it better, such as sugar, which is not good for me. But I'm not gonna lie, I eat sugar all the time. I know I need to cut back on it, but those are some of the weirdest food combos I've ever had and ever tried, and I'm sure there are more, but these are just the ones that I could come up with for this video. So put down in the comments what your guys' weirdest combinations are. I'll tell you right now, I met one person who said that they put mustard in their vanilla ice cream. But if you guys want me to do a series where I try weird food combinations that you guys give me, I'll do it. I see it on TikTok all the time, but like maybe a series on YouTube? Put down in the comments. I'll just throw this one in there. Pickles with guacamole. Don't knock it till you try it. It's so good if you get the right guacamole. The dip mix. McKenna will vouch for me. If you've had any of these dishes, put them down in the comments below. I'd like to know if you guys have ever tried anything like this. I think that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this powwow. It's not too long, not too short, just right. It is Saturday night, and if you guys enjoyed the content, go and smash that like and subscribe button. Twitter, Gram, TikTok links are in the description. I am tired as heck, so I'm gonna go hit the hay. Have a bear-tastic day, guys.